Hello everyone, welcome back to Eduloco's Mind. Now in this video, I'm going to discuss the specialized agencies of UN. You can see on the screen. At first I'm going to discuss UNESCO. The full form of UNESCO is United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organizations. Its headquarters are located in Paris, France. Paris is in, everybody know that Paris is the capital of France. It promotes scientific education in backward countries. Its aim to educate people in the world, especially women. It teaches new methods of farming and promotes hygienic living, means to wash your hands before going anywhere, before eating or after eating, you wash your hands, eat healthy, and our Sachhata Abhijan, all this including this only. It also encourages exchange of cultural programs among countries through visit of students and teachers. It helps to preserve old monuments and old heritage sites. Means the old heritage sites, say a few old heritage sites in India like Monument, Taj Mahal, Red Fort, so on. So it try to maintain the monuments that our old historian heritage should be protected for our future, and the women study, the cultural diversity should be encouraged. Like that, it helps this organization, this agency is helped to promote in different countries throughout the world, especially the 193 member nations of UN. You can see Anganwadi. All of you know about Anganwadi. The government opened this type of school. They are providing midday meal and other snacks also, that people, at least the poor people who all are not afford, they can come to school and get education in the because they are getting there the meal also, the food also. So people are going there and having the meal and get the education. Like that concept by our Indian government did by this type of with the help of this type of organization. Now this is the UNICEF. UNICEF full form, United Nations Children's Fund. It was set up after the Second World War as United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund to meet the needs of children affected by the war. When after Second World War, people are destructed, all the things are destroyed, and the childs are in Europe. There are food crises, and everywhere in the world there are so many type of crises over there. So to get the food availability for the children, especially because children are the future of the world, future of the nation, so that's why specially UNICEF set up after the World War. It collects and distributes funds to serve the needs of the children all over the world. It provides food and medicines for children all over the world. It is based in New York, USA. It stations medical officers all over the world to provide vaccination and basic health care to children, especially taking care of children. They also spread messages on how to bring up healthy children, as they are future of the world in our country. UNICEF is helping in many programs like Polio, Anganwadi, is one such program. Is so many programs. UNICEF makes greeting cards and sells them in the market to generate funds for the organization. Means they are doing so many things to get the fund from the market also for the children. and they help to grow the children on every field also. Now talking about WHO. Nowadays when you are opening the TV news channel, you are very known the word WHO. That means World Health Organization. That is also one agency of UN. Its headquarters are in Geneva in Switzerland. The aim of WHO is to fight, to prevent and cure diseases all over the world, like we are now suffering are all over the world, all so many countries, all countries almost suffering from COVID-19, all of you know. So WHO taking care how to prevent, how to take care, how to cure these diseases. Tuberculosis, malaria and dengue, other such epidemics are prevented by following their instructions. They provide medicines against this deadly disease, especially in backward countries. Now they are trying very much to getting the vaccination of this COVID-19 also. They are doing a fabulous job. So everybody known to this word WHO, World Health Organization. Now next, FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization. Its headquarters are in Rome, in Europe. It helps in providing food to all. The FAO launched the Freedom from Hunger campaign, means in Europe during the World War there is very much food crisis. So because of the weather, because of natural calamities, because of bad harvesting, whatever the cause at that time, because of war also, so much food crisis over there. People are dying because of not getting food, because of hunger. So it makes available the resources for improving food production. You know, maybe you have studied Green Revolution. For that in our country also, the green crops means the wheat, the quality of wheat, now it's good. So it is done by providing countries with better seeds, controlling crops and animal diseases, by improving irrigation facilities in the crop fields, in the cultivation fields, and by providing better means of conservation of soil, forest, etc. Means stop cutting forest and prevent soil, and like this they are helping, they are educate the people in all the countries, especially 193 countries all over the world. Their job is like that. Now at next, ILO, International Labour Organization. The organization works for welfare of the working classes all over the world. It aims to promote social justice, improve conditions of work and living standard of workers. You know, there are so many industries are there, workers are working in these industries and other short firms also. So the workers are getting so low wages that they cannot lead their family, because one members are working in the whole family and other expenses are there and their wages are very low. So for the favor of the workers, this organization working. Now what is IMF, International Monetary Fund? They are providing monetary help to the countries who all are needed as a loan. So that country should get help, monetary help, and take care of the crisis. So during Asian tsunami of 2004, the UN volunteers, in collaboration with various UN specialized agencies such as UNHCR, United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, and United Nations Development Program, took part in rescue efforts and relief work in various countries of Asia. Do you know what is tsunami? Tsunami means the earthquake under the ocean or sea. Now let's go through the question answer. Why is a global organization such as the UN important? The United Nations has 193 nations as its member and has its own peacekeeping force, which the United Nations sends to solve the international disputes. Okay, if any problems among 2 or 3 countries, then the United Nations help to send the peacekeeping force to them and solve the disputes in a peaceful manner. Now next, question number 2. State any 2 objectives of the United Nations. Here I have written all these 4 objectives, but because any one of these from questions can come in MCQ and in fill in the blanks. That's why you have to learn all this. The main objectives of the UN are maintenance of international peace and security, promotions of friendly relation among member nations, means among 193 nations the friendly relation should be there. Achievements of international cooperation in solving problems. If any problems among the countries, that should be UN acting the mediator and solve the problems. Promoting of human rights and fundamental freedoms, means to promote in all among 193 countries, they promote the human rights and all the fundamental freedoms, means all the fundamental freedoms, right to freedom and right to speak, all this, right to equality. This type of freedoms should be promoted in all the individual countries. That should be seen by this United Nations. Now the next question is, where is the International Court of Justice located? What is its primary functions? The International Court of Justice situated in The Hague, the Netherlands, in the main judicial organ of the UN. Now it settles dispute. What is the primary function of this international court? It settles disputes between countries, gives advice on international law and safeguard human rights. Now, how is the Security Council different from the General Assembly? Give 2 points. Now here difference in between, you can draw one line and write like this. General Assembly. The General Assembly is the main body of the UN. On the other hand, Security Council. The Security Council is responsible for maintaining international peace and security. And the second point, 193 nations members are represented in this assembly. It comprises 15 members only, and 5 are permanent and 10 are non-permanent. So if you like the video, like it and put the bell icon. Next question answer I am giving in this channel, but not in the classroom. If you want, you can get it from the channel Edlogos Mind. Subscribe Edlogos Mind. Thank you for watching.